Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Well, look who decided to show up. Ever since the first gameplay trailer that we got of Mario Strikers Battle League, everyone's been wondering where the heck some of these old fan favorite characters have been. Like Daisy, Bowser Jr., Diddy Kong, Shy Guy even. And people before the game even came out were wondering if Daisy was actually going to show up on launch. And she sure didn't. It's so weird not to have Daisy, or even Bowser Jr. for that matter, not to be in the launch of a Mario sports game. It's very strange, but hey, at least with this first round of free updates, Daisy and Shy Guy are joining the roster. Shy Guy may not have been on my top 5 wanted characters in Mario Strikers Battle League, but I'll take him. He's funny, he's cute. And of course he was in Mario Strikers Charge, so there's that. But yeah, on one hand, I'm really excited about this announcement. I mean, finally having Daisy and Shy Guy in the game almost makes it feel sort of complete. I reviewed Mario Strikers Battle League back when it originally came out, like a month ago. And while I touched on the game not having a lot of content in terms of like characters and stadiums, I should have really mentioned about the game's lack of content in those areas. Because while the gameplay is so good, like I love the gameplay, the content is just not quite there. Thankfully, this is the first of free updates. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest fan of this whole let's release a game and then add free content later down the line to make players happy. But at the same time, I'm at least glad that it is free content. I know it's coming out later down the line, and I would rather the game, be delayed until that content is in the game. Like, it's so weird that we didn't have like a desert stadium. Like, that's a bit weird. It makes sense for it to be released with Daisy. Like, I get that. That makes sense. Like, when Pauline eventually joins the roster, which if she does not make it into this game, that is the biggest oversight in the galaxy. Now, if they add Pauline in one of these free updates, then we can definitely expect to see New Donk City to be added with her. I mean, come on, it's perfect, right? It would be the most unique stadium in the game. Also with this free new update comes new gear in the form of Knight's armor, which is actually really cool. I like it when they add theme to the gear, like the samurai gear or now the Knight's gear. That's really cool. I really like the theme of it all. I still wish there was an option to change your looks while also keeping or switching out some effects. Like, I want a complete set, right? Like, I want this whole Knight's gear in one complete set. But I want different attributes from different pieces of gear. I don't know, maybe that would be too much, maybe that's not the whole point of the game, but I would still like that at one point. But yeah, overall, a pretty good free update. 2 new characters and a new stadium. This honestly wanted me to go back into Mario Strikers Battle League. Play some of the cup battles again, and because I stopped after the first wave of cup battles, there's like the first one where it's like, like the normal difficulty. And then there's the second part where it's like super hard. I think I'm still on the first one, in fact. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going back and playing through this game when this new content comes out. And trying out the different characters. I can't wait to add Daisy to the team. Shy Guy hasn't always been my favorite character, but I like him. He's really cool. He's just not someone that I'm like, That was more leaning towards Daisy. Or Pauline if she ever shows up. So yeah, let me know down below what your thoughts are on this first free update for Mario Strikers Battle League. Do you think this adds a level of value to the game? I mean, obviously it does because it's new content. But do you think it's substantial enough for you to go back to the game or even picking the game up for the first time? One of the biggest detriments to Battle League is the lack of content. And hopefully with these free updates, it will grow as a game. But yeah, it kind of stinks that we're getting the content this way. But hey, at least we're getting the content. It just seems like it's a thing nowadays with Mario sports games. Also, let me know down below what character or stadium, for that matter, you would like to see next. Would you like to see Pauline? Would you like to see Bowser Jr., Diddy Kong? Honestly, me personally, I would love to see Diddy Kong and Pauline to be in the next pack. And then, of course, New Donk City to go along with her. And if that's not the case, then I would want probably Diddy Kong and Bowser Jr. I want Diddy Kong in the game.
I can do most anything that Donkey Kong can do.
I think Diddy Kong and Bowser Jr. are also the ones that people don't often bring up when they talk about Battle League and the lack of characters. Because yeah, Daisy is an obvious omission, right? But so is Bowser Jr. and Diddy Kong. I feel like those are two huge characters that should have been in the base roster. So yeah, those are the characters I would want. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. God bless.